I follow Axl on Twitter. But
Sure.
yeah,
Me too.
I have a friend who's like Guns N' Roses super fan in Italy, and I used to be kind of pen pals with them. And they once sent me a picture, and they were holding up the Reinventing Axl Rose shirt, and they were with Duff and Slash. So I
Nice.
at least know that Duff and Slash were like aware of the record in some context. I don't know if Axl ever saw it or anything. And the artwork on the record, like I made that artwork. I designed the album sleeve, and I cut that out with like an X-Acto knife, and it's like a stencil design or whatever. I made it.
Awesome.
So I don't know if he ever saw it or anything like that. I have like had small interactions with both Slash and Duff over the years. I'll tell you, one of the best mornings of my life, I played at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame with Joan Jett. I wrote a song for Joan Jett's Unvarnished album. Me and Joan wrote a song together. We played that song together that night, and she also did a cover of a Rolling Stones song with Slash that night. And so that morning I went down to sound check, and like just me and my daughter got to sit and watch Joan Jett and the Blackhearts sound check a Rolling Stones song with Slash. And it was just like the coolest thing ever. Like my mind was blown. And after they were done sound checking, I went up to Slash, and my daughter's name's Evelyn. And I was like, hi Slash, my name's Evelyn. This is my daughter, Laura. I'm Laura, and this is my daughter, Evelyn. Like totally just like flustered. And he's just, he's got the hat on, he's got the hair in his eyes, and he's like, oh, cool. And like goes and walks away. Another time we played at one of the K-Rock events in LA, and Velvet Revolver played. And after Velvet Revolver's set, Duff was hanging out backstage, and I was with somebody who was talking to him, and like he was getting ready to leave, and he had like a Jam Sport backpack on, I'm sure with whatever, his show clothes in his backpack or whatever. And I was just so fascinated by it, where I was like, oh my God, Duff wears Jam Sport backpack. Like it's so human. It's so real. 'Cause that was the thing, like, and that show, that K-Rock show in particular, was the first time I had ever seen them in person. And seeing Duff and Slash and Matt Sorum walk to the stage, it was like, wow, those are real rock stars.